Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. So, this is non-sign specific. If this is your story, this is your story. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and you can switch the roles if need be. And this is timeless. This could have resonated in the past, maybe now in the present, or later in the near future. And again, general, not personal. If you guys are seeking a personal read, everything is in the description box below. My prices are changing November 1st, next Monday. So if you guys do wish to book me, please, please, please book me now. Also, to book me, you can email me. If you guys have something more specific other than what I have, you can pay me through my PayPal or Cash App. And I do also have an Etsy shop, so you guys can see where I also make, sell, and create oracle decks. I use it throughout my YouTube and TikTok. And you can also book readings through there. Lastly, I do have a natural soap and butter business. So right now, every $40 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order. I'll send you a follow-up email. If you guys don't see an email from me, check your spam. But we're going to see. I'm going to do it a little different. I feel guided to just do straight oracle decks just to see where the story takes us. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. But I'm going to look into what's not being said, whether on your part, their part, whatever. Just things that aren't being said, that want to be said, you wish you heard. We have your body language says so much. I feel like somebody's very standoffish when it comes to the other person. Then we have, you can't come where I'm going. So someone's accepting the fact that, yeah, this is where it ends and you can't go any further than this. I am happy that it's over. So someone, maybe you collective, you're happy that this situation is over. And bottom of the deck, I was careless with you. And that's why you feel like constantly, because they were careless with you, you had to let them go. I feel like you gave them chances time after time. But to a certain point, like, you were just very, very fed up. And it's like your mind left before your body actually did. And they're not accepting that it's over. But it's like, it's been over. You're just now figuring it out. Because some people break up 6 months before the actual breakup. Let's see more. What's that being said? I left you before you could leave me. So I feel like collective, you did what you had to do. You felt like, yeah, this is a lost cause. I might as well leave now. And I feel like you're trying to save yourself more of the heartache by leaving instead of being left. We have, I am not available. I feel like neither one of you were fully emotionally available. Because I feel like you were unavailable by adhering to their unavailability. And now you're taking your energy back, and now they're seeing that you're unavailable. Because you didn't show up for yourself early on. And now you're to the point of no return. You don't want to be available or showing up for this person. You're just moving on happily. We have, I know I crossed the line with you. So they crossed some boundaries. They crossed hella boundaries when dealing with you. And I feel like there were times you didn't speak up or you're just too lenient. And it was just things that were piling up over time. And even when you did speak on it, and I just feel like they didn't take you seriously. They did not by any means take your needs seriously, and they did what they did because they thought, oh, they let me get away with it, so they're going to let me get away with it again. But I feel like after time to time, it's like 3 strikes, you're out. But I feel like it was more than 3 strikes. It was some stuff that was over time. And bottom of the deck, I lost myself for a little while. So you weren't completely yourself. And I feel like you let this person get away with things that you wouldn't normally let other people get away with. And so because of that, it's just dragging it out. It dragged itself out. You know, like when you drag something against concrete and it disintegrates and there's nothing left. It's like you have nothing left to give. Like you can't pour from an empty cup. And you weren't you, because you were just compromising so much of yourself in this connection. And now it's like you're just choosing you, boundaries up and high, standards up and high, and you're not going back to how you once was with this person. We have guilt. Hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. So now they're starting to feel the pain of what they've done. And they're reflecting back on their actions, on how they treated you. And now they want to make it right, but it's like it's too late. It's like that, was it Justin Timberlake? Like, it's too late with, or just, was it just Timberlake? Like, it's too late to apologize. And then we have obligations. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So someone, I feel like this person is stuck with other burdens and obligations, and that's why they couldn't really show up for you. And I feel like communication was a big thing too. Communication and comprehension. We have, even though we shouldn't, I still want you. Yeah, I feel like they're craving you now that, they crave you when you're in their absence versus your presence. But it's like, if you don't crave me in my presence just as much as my absence or whatever, it's like, what's the point? You don't even want me. Then we have risk. I'm ready to take that leap of faith and risk it all for you. But it's like that request expired. They should have been wanted it when you wanted it. And now that you're moving away from it and you no longer want it, now they want what you want. And it's like, it expired. Your time is up. I don't want this anymore. So you really should have wanted me when I wanted you. All right, next deck we're going to use is my Love and Separations Oracle deck. You can find this in my Etsy. We have Let Me Show You That I've Changed. They really want to come forth and show you that, hey, I'm a changed man, changed woman, and we can do this again. But you don't want it. You're glad that it's over. It's like a breath of fresh air for you. We have career focus, so I feel like you guys are focusing on your career, what you want, what your obligations are. Then we have suffering and silence, so they're suffering in silence without you. But again, that's really not your problem. We have I overindulge to keep myself distracted so I won't think of you. So yeah, they're very big on distracting themselves with people, places, things, maybe drinking or smoking a lot, playing video games or things of whatever they're doing too much of, just so they won't think of you. And their guilt, because people, again, the guilty move funny. They move way different. They try to run away and not take accountability and not look like the bad guy. All fun and games. You felt like this person was really playing games with you, not taking you seriously. I feel used. And again, you felt used. You didn't feel appreciated. And you felt like what you wanted was too much, when really you was asking the wrong person. Then we have, I keep making the same mistake each lifetime. So I feel like this person, time and time again, you guys had constant cycles and past life cycles with them. And they keep doing the same things, and it's just a lesson they refuse to learn. It's like they're acting so childishly with you and not being very mature and doing what they want to do with no regards of how you would feel. And bottom of the deck, we have We Are Not Compatible. I feel like you just see it as, yeah, this is done. I'm glad it's over. I've accepted the fact that this is over. And we're just not good together. Like, we're better off apart than being together. All right, next deck, we're going to be using my unsaid love messages, also in my Etsy shop. Again, let me know how you guys are feeling because with this format, because this is my first time and I'm just letting my intuition guide me. We have, I purposely made the connection difficult, then blamed you. So very much gaslighting energy. And again, they made you feel like you were asking for too much. Like, oh, this is too much. Or I got a lot of stress that I'm dealing with. Or I'll do it when blah, blah, blah. Like, they're doing it on their time. We have, I want to make it up to you, but I don't know how after all I've done to you. So they want to make it right. But I feel like you guys are just giving them straight stank faces, stank looks. Like, whatever. Again, because they should have wanted it when you wanted it. Then we have, I chose lust over love. May have been some infidelity here, but I feel like there was nothing left but sex in this connection. Like, there was nothing else keeping you there. But, you know, sex can only go so far. We have, I didn't see your worth when I had you. So, again, they didn't appreciate your presence when you were with them. But they're damn sure regretting your absence. Then we have, you seem so much happier without me. Which you are, because you lost yourself for a while. And now you're doing things that's making you feel good. Maybe getting haircuts more often, hair done, nails done, spa, like a lot of self-care things for yourself. Then we have, you are not what I'm used to, and because of that, I mishandled you. That goes with, you know, they were careless, very careless with you. And they didn't put you in high regard, but now they're starting to put you in high regard now that you're doing you. We have, I can't escape you. Bottom of the deck. It's like there's a big tug on them that's making them not escape you, but really that's just called guilt. It's just a whole lot of guilt because they knew they were in the wrong. They knew they did wrong. And they need to do a whole lot better. All right. Now we're going to be using my Going Ghost Oracles. I have not used this deck in a while. So I'll see where this goes. We have too busy with responsibilities. I feel like, again, with the obligations, maybe that's why they put you on a back burner, too many responsibilities. But now I feel like now you're career focused and now it's like you're hitting them, like you're pulling a them on them and they don't like it. Like, oh, now I'm too busy. Now I'm leaving you on red. Or you're probably blocked. And we have felt like a waste of time. You felt like that you had to really ghost them, disappear on them because it was just a big waste. Nothing was coming out of this situation. And life is short. And it's like, I'm not wasting my time, the best years of my life and the rest of my life to be with somebody that's not going to make the best of it. Then we have, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I feel like this is done. They didn't want to hurt your feelings, but you know, you did. That may not be the intention, but it doesn't escape what you did. We have constant criticisms made me feel as if I'm not right for you. So I feel like they criticized you a lot. They nitpicked at you and they didn't make you feel good enough. They didn't make you feel like your best self. And you just really had to detach big time. Like you weren't feeling like that they were proud to have you. And then we have, I'm with the one I really want. Again, if you guys, if this was a third party situation, they think this is what they want because I chose lust over love. But again, for some of you, it's sex was all there was left, and maybe you guys found someone else that you really want, and now that you're happy with somebody else, here they come. And now you're with someone that actually values you. Then we have mixed signals made me feel like there was little to no interest. Because at this point, you know, it's 2021, about to be 2022. Mixed signals are a big no. Mixed signals are a big, huge red flag. Because it's, do you want me or not? Because there's other people that do. So do you want me or not? That's kind of where it is and how it should be, because it shouldn't be no half-ass. Because people, well, when you're an adult, not like a young 20s or younger, because people don't know what they want. But when you're old enough, you know what you want. You know who's the person for you. But if you have to question it, if you have to make me an option, take me out the equation. All right. Lastly, we're going to use my messages of regret, because they do regret losing you now. And now that you're happy, it's like that, what's that Bruno Mars song? Like, I should have brought you flowers. I should have held your hand. Doing things that I should have done when I was your man. Like, y'all know the song. Like, they should have done all the things this new person is doing for you in your life. It's as now we're just strangers with memories. I mean, what did you expect us to be? Because I feel like, again, they damaged this to the point of no return. You're happy that this is over. You feel free. You feel liberated. And then now there's someone, or there will be someone, that's going to be loving you effortlessly. We have seeing and hearing about you loving someone else makes me sick. Oh, dude, we just don't tell they sick. Go take some NyQuil and go to bed, because I'm sleeping on you. Let me stop. I mean, shoot, go to the doctor. Eat an apple a day. Keeps the doctor away. That's not your problem. And then we have, I wasn't ready to grow up yet. They were very immature. And they was thinking you were going to wait on them. Waiting on them to be better. But my thing is, people wait until it's too late to start doing what you wanted them to do and starting to act right. And again, you're not obligated to wait on anybody. We have, I underestimated the impact you had in my life. You deserve so much more credit, which you do. But now it's like, I know what I deserve and someone else sees it, or someone else will see it. And then bottom of the deck, I can't believe I lost you for good. So, yeah. It sucks to suck. But again, it's not your problem. You didn't do anything wrong. I feel like you were patient. I feel like you waited too long. You overstayed. Like, you had so many signs to leave, to the point where the universe, God, whatever deity or higher ups you believe in, they had to hurt you to the point of no return so you won't go back. Like, you really, really had to be hurt enough so you can no longer turn your back and look back at this. Because it was over for a long time. You just had to come to terms to accept it, that this person really wasn't going to change. They weren't going to do what you wanted them to do. They weren't really compatible with you. You were just compromising yourself. Like, you were both emotionally unavailable. They weren't giving to you, and you weren't giving to yourself and giving you what you deserved and showed up for yourself. You were showing up for them more than you showed up for yourself, and that's not really how it should be. It should be something that's equally aligned. And you know, I'm gonna get one more deck. Also, it's in my Etsy shop, called Scorned Heart Oracles. Oh, it's upside down. Yeah. This is mainly going to come from your side. But again, flip the roles if need be. You know your story. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because some of these messages might be for other people, but there's certain things you may need to hear for yourself, because this is general. General. All right, let's see some messages. Because I feel like, again, they hurt you to the point of no return, no looking back. Like, this cycle is over and done with. Or what's that Drake song, Now and Forever? It's like, it's over, I'm leaving, I'm gone. Yeah, playing sad and angry songs on repeat. I feel like this could be both of you, but I feel like maybe you played those songs first for a while to the point where you feel happy now. And now they're like Cuban Gooding Jr. They just punch in the air right now. And then we have, I hope you see me in your dreams. I mean, they're going to see you in real life too. And it's a living nightmare that, again, you're loving somebody else. They wish it was all a dream. Like, they wish it wasn't true. And it's also like that song, She Used to Be My Girl. It's an old song. I'm an old soul. We have, I'm scared to love again. Oh, I feel like this might be them right here. I'm scared to love again. Because I feel like maybe at one point you are scared to love again, because it's like, why isn't that love isn't working out for me? And then boom, you're going to get hit with somebody you're really going to want. And it's like, the universe is like, yeah, hush all the yapping. Then boom, they send you the love of your life. Like, you happy now? You done with your tantrums? You good? Great. Because here's this person. But now they're in this, oh, I'm scared to love it again, because they felt like you were the love of their life. And they missed out on real love. But again, you come into people's lives to teach them. And I know you're tired of teaching. That's why you have to stop treating people like assignments. Like, are you my person or not? I'm not here to fix you. Go seek therapy. But if you are seeking my services, pay me. Then we have, you held me back. Like, they held you back from your potential and not making you feel like your best and highest self. Like, you're way better off without this person. They were the anchor. And then we have, I wish I never met you. I wish if I had one wish. But you know, now y'all just back to being strangers with memories. You're probably looking back at it like, oh, I remember when I first met you. If I could go back in time, I would have just walked away. I would have never done this cycle with you. But it's a lesson learned, not a life sentence. And now that you learned the lesson, you finna live the life you finna deserve. Okay? Okay? So stop being a sourpuss. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get 2 more decks. So we're going to be using my Brutally Honest Messages and then Word of Advice Bestie. Again, in my Etsy shop. But careful, this might sting. This might be a little too hot. If it's too hot, stay out of the kitchen. But you know I can throw down, so you know you want to stay. And you know, this is all out of love. All out of love. You know, make sure these are shuffled around good and well. So what do my collective need to know? Stop creating false scenarios that may never even happen. They may not even happen. Just do the damn thing. Just live your life. You need to just get out of your head. So stop creating false scenarios, all these what ifs, and just live. Let yourself be surprised. Let yourself be surprised with something good. We have go read a book, pick up a new skill set, and learn something new. Technology isn't everything. So stop scrolling, stop being on social media, stop looking at those memes and posting those subliminals. Because you know they might watch or read your story and everything. Because when we're not really unattainable and you're not showing that you're not bothered, you have more power. So stop being petty. And stop making yourself even more sad and angry. Or watching those TikTok algorithms. Because, you know, those For You page be like For You page. So. We have blood family isn't always real family. Fuck the fake. So, third party could have been family. People butting in. And then, bottom of the deck, keep your plans on the down low. Not everyone wants to see you win, especially this person you dealt with. They don't want to see you happy with somebody else. It's like that Mario song in Nicki Minaj. There's a lot of songs. Somebody else. Left me for somebody else. And then that part where Nicki Minaj says, how would you have learned if I didn't leave? That's the big thing. They never learn until you leave because they think you're always going to be there. And they take your presence for granted until you bless them with your absence. And then you just chuck the deuces and say bye. Like, oh, see, another song by Chris Brown, Deuces. Say bye-bye to her, deuces. I'm on some new shit. I'm taking my deuces up. Yeah. That's a lot of songs. And what time is it? I think it's like 6 a.m. I'm very up. But I could not sleep. It's a lot of songs. All right. Word of advice, bestie, and I promise, I'm gonna wrap this up. Be open to perspectives. You're not always right, and you just might learn something. Again, learn something new. Get out of your head. Your perspective isn't always the right answers because we have infinite possibilities, infinite choices. There's so many things that we don't know, and the more we learn and the more we know, we realize how much we don't know. You have whatever makes you smile, do it and keep doing it. Because obviously being with this person wasn't doing it for you. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Then we have, you can't force people to be on your level. Everyone isn't ready and you're not obligated to wait around for them. Yeah, you guys waited too long for them to do what they needed to do. And now you're realizing, yeah, I don't gotta wait on this when there's other people that's willing to do and be more aligned with what I'm aligned with. And then bottom of the deck, give your life meaning because you are meaningful. You're starting to realize the value of yourself and other people around you and people that are aligned with your values. Because sometimes some people's times are up in their lives and we let them overstay their welcome. And when we let them overstay, the universe has to force us to not want them to come back. Because I feel like, again, you guys had signs, multiple signs that showed you that this was over and done with a while ago. A long ass while ago. And you just weren't listening. You just didn't want to believe it. You were in denial for a bit. But when something's over, it's over. I don't know. This is a Caribbean song called "I'm Gonna Walk Away from Love, Walk Away from Love, before love breaks my heart. I'm gonna walk away from love." So, yeah, and it's like walking away from love before you break my heart, and then that's when it's like, I left you before you can leave me. And it reminds me of that Marilyn Monroe quote. It was that last phrase, leave before you're left. I'm just channeling a lot. But, oh yeah, it was 2929 when I said that. So look up that angel number and look up what 2929 may mean in love. But I feel like I'm hearing it again. It's like, you're clinging to me tighter, tighter than you have before. But yeah, that song is called Walk Away from Love. I love that song. But you had to do what's best for you because you just couldn't deal with it anymore. And again, some people are in our lives for a season and a reason. Some people are our lessons, but sometimes those lessons are also blessings. Because, you know, some people say, oh, you're either a blessing or a lesson. But there are blessings in the lessons, so you can get what you deserve and be more aligned with what you want. Because the more you entertain of what's not for you, you cling on to what isn't. And you prolong what isn't. And you're blocking your blessings. Sometimes you be in your own way. And I feel like that's another thing. You have to be open to perspective. You were in your own way letting somebody stay when you should have given them the boot a long time ago. But that's okay. We learn, and then we learn the value of time. Because time is short and it's not to be wasted. Spend time with the right people that make you feel good and you make them feel good about themselves. It should be mutually beneficial. But that's a lot of rambling. That's my avatar state. If you guys know the show, you know. But this is my avatar state. But that's all I got for you, collective. If you felt like this was your reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love, love, love to read them. YouTube has been acting janky with turning off my comments. So I do have to actively turn them back on because I know you guys want to comment and give me feedback and I engage with you. But I will stay on that because I hate when they do that. Then I do have 2 other social medias, a TikTok and an Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on those platforms, I would genuinely appreciate the support. And lastly, if this reading was not for you by any means, then maybe the next reading will be. And again, you can find the rest of these oracle decks, those last bit, in my Etsy shop. And keep in mind once more, the prices I have now in my description box, that's the price until November 1st, next Monday. So if you guys do wish to book me, please do book me now. But namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste. Love you guys. Take care.